Hello, my name is Sydney, and I am one of the student recruiters for the College of Health Sciences. Today, I would like to talk to you about what makes the University of Alberta's nursing program #1 in Western Canada. Before we begin, I would like to acknowledge that the University of Alberta is located on Treaty 6 territory and respects the histories, languages, and cultures of First Nations, Métis, Inuit, and all First Peoples of Canada, whose presence continues to enrich our vibrant community. Now, you may ask yourself, why choose nursing? So, nurses work firsthand within the healthcare system, and while most choose to work face to face with patients, the opportunities for where you take your nursing career are truly endless. Regardless of which path you choose, you are making a huge difference in the quality of life of patients. And nursing is a highly respected profession with plenty of employment opportunities all around the world. The Faculty of Nursing at the University of Alberta is the #1 program in Western Canada for nursing, and we are among the top nursing programs nationally and internationally. Now, let's dive into our program options. All of our undergraduate programs will have the same general outcome. Students who complete the program will receive their Bachelor of Science in Nursing and be eligible to pursue their registered nursing exam and work as an RN. Here are our 3 undergraduate programs and their unique features. Our first two are the collaborative program and the bilingual program. These two are the most similar in length and ability to kind of enter from high school. So the collaborative program is our 4-year English language program, and students can complete their entire program at one of 4 institutions. So the University of Alberta North Campus, Red Deer Polytechnic, Keano College, which is in Fort McMurray, or Northwestern Polytechnic, which is in Grand Prairie. Students who choose to complete their program at a collaborative school, so not in Edmonton, will apply directly to that institution. And then in their final year, they would apply to the U of A, making them a U of A student for graduation, but they would remain at their home site for all 4 years. The bilingual program is completed in partnership with Campus Saint-Jean, and students who have completed the 9-year French or done their education in French immersion or Francophone schools, they have the unique opportunity to get a bilingual degree. Approximately 60% of credits will be taken in courses where the primary language of instruction is French. Students in this program have smaller class sizes, but still complete many courses and labs at North Campus with our collaborative program students. Here is a photo of our Campus Asia. This is our French language campus, and it is conveniently located only 10 minutes away from North Campus via a free shuttle. By completing your degree in a bilingual setting, you do have the opportunity to have clinical practicums completed either in rural Francophone communities or potentially bilingual hospitals, such as the one in Ottawa. This means that if you are moving from a rural community, you can even return home for your last year if that interests you to complete your practicum. There are designated scholarships for bilingual students, and having a bilingual degree can increase your employment opportunities after graduation.
Another program opportunity is the Bachelor of Science in Nursing Honors. Students in the collaborative nursing program who have an interest in pursuing more research in their undergrad can apply to the honors program in their 2nd year. Students in the honors program will be paired with a faculty researcher as their mentor and will have the opportunity to conduct their own research with participation in conferences and possible research publications.
We also have a Bachelor of Science in Nursing after degree. This is for students who present a recognized undergraduate degree, and this is a 2-year accelerated program where you would finish with the same credentials as our 4-year program. This is currently only offered in Edmonton at our North Campus and not in the non-bilingual stream. So the requirements would be a bachelor's degree and then a few specific prerequisite courses to go along with the GPA requirement. One of the factors that makes us one of the #1 programs for nursing is our student opportunities. Students attending the University of Alberta have unique access to sim centers, are guaranteed clinical experience throughout multiple years of their degree, and they have the chance to complete rural preceptorships. They can even be employed by Alberta Health Services in various student positions. In all of our nursing programs, students will also take an Indigenous Health Initiatives course during their time here at the U of A. Located at our North Campus are 6 learning labs with state-of-the-art simulation centers for an immersive learning experience. So we have multiple simulated human patients, which range from newborn to adults, and we just acquired a new pediatric patient this year. Each simulated patient has their own social history, blinking eyes, heart, lung, and bowel sounds, and some of them can even respond to the care that students are providing them. We even have one that can simulate a live birth. So this realistic environment provides a safe learning experience for high-risk clinical skills and settings. This ensures our students are as prepared as possible when entering a real clinical setting. Students will begin their degree spending roughly 3 to 4 hours per week in this setting, learning all types of skills. The hours spent in this setting will dwindle a little bit as they progress further through their clinicals. On to clinical placements. So these are a huge part of the nursing experience. The first year is spent learning critical foundational knowledge, followed by 3 years of varying clinical placements. These placements allow students to put their nursing theory and skills into practice through rotation of clinical experiences. This is an opportunity for students to test drive their careers and explore opportunities they may have never considered in the healthcare world. Where will students be completing their clinical placements? Placements can occur within 150 kilometers of the greater Edmonton area. The Faculty of Nursing has negotiated agreements with numerous clinical organizations. The bilingual program, as mentioned earlier, also has exciting opportunities to do their placements in French communities all over Alberta, in Northern Canada, and even a Francophone bilingual hospital in Ottawa. Students who have completed placements in rural settings have described them as the best choice they could make. They are welcomed into supportive nursing environments, gained broader perspectives on the nursing profession as a whole, and rural placements provided them with a chance to rotate through various specialty areas. As mentioned previously, students undergoing their Bachelor of Science in Nursing program can actually be employed in 2 student positions with Alberta Health Services. After they complete their first year and gain a minimum of 100 clinical hours, they can be employed as healthcare aides. And once they're in their 4th year with minimum 600 completed clinical hours, they can actually work as an undergraduate nursing employee and get paid in their field while they learn. And this would be something that they would do in addition to their clinical and preceptorship rotations. Given our program and the clinical experience that you will gain throughout your degree, U of A nursing graduates are highly employable. By graduation, many nursing students already have a range of clinical experience in a variety of settings, which allows them for significant connections and networking opportunities. While many do go into medical fields for nursing, there are several other fields that nurses can go into. This includes things such as management, public health policy, nursing education, research, and so much more. So, who is ready to apply? Here are the courses required from high school. The only difference between our collaborative and our bilingual program is the 5th course. For the collab, it will be an approved course from those subject areas on the left. And for the bilingual program, it will be an approved 30-level French course. For a more detailed list of required courses, you can check out uab.ca/programs.
A quick note about the Casper test. This is a 90 to 110-minute online and open response situational judgment test. Student applications will not be assessed until they have completed the Casper assessment and the university has received their results. To complete the assessment, head to acuityinsights.com to book your assessment. Please note that students who self-declare as First Nations, Métis, or Inuit on the application will not be required to submit a Casper test. When you apply to the U of A, one of the first things to consider is where you'd like to study. The U of A is made up of 3 campuses, all offering unique locations, program types, and student experiences. We have our Augustana campus in Camrose. Do open spaces and small class sizes appeal to you? Our Augustana campus provides a tight-knit community, hands-on learning, and a unique course schedule that prioritizes building your social life alongside your studies. And then we have our campus Saint-Jean. As the only French language campus in Alberta and located in Edmonton's Francophone neighborhood, Campus Saint-Jean puts the French language at the forefront. Then we have our North Campus. If 150 plus buildings, a bustling campus, and coffee galore is your vibe, North Campus in Edmonton is likely your fit. Where do you see yourself studying? Finding your purpose starts with finding a program, which is why we have 200 plus to choose from. So some of you may already know what faculty or area you'd like to study, but we can also help you discover your options. The best place to start is by going to uab.ca/programs to learn more about requirements and prerequisites, customizing your degree, adding a major or minor specialization or certificate, honors program, practicum, or co-op experience, and then graduate and studies and research. When you apply, you'll be able to select 2 program choices in order of priority. We encourage you to think of these as a first choice and a second choice. We will only evaluate you for your second choice program if for some reason you are not eligible for your first choice program. You can also view admission average range trends at uab.ca/averages. If you want to pursue a professional program down the road like law or medical school, you will need some level of undergraduate studies, often a certain number of university level courses. You can learn more about professional program admission requirements online at uab.ca/programs. And if you have questions, chat with an advisor by booking an advising session at uab.ca/advising. We encourage you to apply early as admission to the University of Alberta is competitive and space in each program is limited. You can submit your application as early as October 1st in the fall of your grade 12 year. Applying early will allow us to evaluate your application multiple times if required. When you go to apply, be sure to read all of the instructions carefully so you submit all the required information in order for us to evaluate your application. To ensure we have everything we need from you, you'll be asked to self-record the following information into your application, so be sure to have your report card or transcript close by. You will need your final grade 11 marks, any grade 12 marks you have, grade 12 marks you are currently taking, and grade 12 courses you are planning to take. And if you are interested in moving into residence, please feel free to check out uab.ca/residence. While you're at it, fill out our single application form and be assessed for most scholarships and awards. Applying early gives you the best chance to receive a scholarship or award and also allows you to make a smart financial decision early in your post-secondary journey. January 10th, 2026 is the deadline to apply for scholarships and awards. So you're probably wondering how we will evaluate your application in order to offer you admission. For admission purposes, we are only looking at your average across the 5 courses required by your chosen program. When you first apply, you may not have all 5 courses completed at the grade 12 level. That is why we look for the earliest indicators of success. In the event that a grade 12 course is not yet complete, we will look at the corresponding grade 11 prerequisite course to calculate your admission average. If you are a highly competitive applicant, you may receive an offer of admission on grade 11 marks alone. If you don't receive an offer right away, don't stress. You'll be able to provide new final marks at the end of your first semester through a course and mark update form in Launchpad. Applications are assessed on an ongoing basis, and we will reassess your application when we receive new information from you, or if our admission parameters change at any time. This is a lot of information, but don't worry, it's in our view book and online at uab.ca/eval. Once you've submitted your application, be sure to check your UAlberta Launchpad portal regularly for any updates regarding your admission status or to provide additional information if required. This is our main method for communicating with you, and it is your responsibility to be checking it regularly. You will also get access to your very own U of A email account, which you should also check regularly for important information and reminders. After you receive an admission offer, again, you'll see this on your Launchpad portal, we want you to accept it. Be sure to read your offer letter carefully for any conditions you will need to meet and to see the deadline by which you need to accept it. Most students will have a deadline of May 1st to accept their offer. As part of the acceptance process, you will need to pay a non-refundable tuition deposit to secure your spot and let us know you plan to attend. Keep in mind that this is a deposit that goes towards your fall tuition. Once you've accepted your offer, you will have access in the spring to start planning your first year of classes. To help with this, we host a number of Registration 101 workshops to guide you through the registration process and to help select the right classes for your program. Keep an eye on your email for the spring for more information or visit uab.ca/reg101. After that, all that is left to do is finish your grade 12 year strong and request your final transcript be sent our way by August 1st. Then you can focus on having an awesome summer and getting excited for the adventure that waits you at the U of A.
In addition to checking your Launchpad and the U of A email regularly, we encourage you to visit our After You Apply webpage to learn more about how and when you when you submit updated courses and marks, when they require final transcripts and documents, how to accept your offer, and so much more. So nursing is a degree where you can make a big difference and find your purpose. I hope from this presentation you've gained insight into our world-leading degree programs. Our website is on the slide as well as our email, and if you have any questions. You can also scan this QR code to find out about U of A events and also receive notifications close to the application deadline dates. Thank you for listening.